Okay, great. So my name's Stephen Hatfield, Stewardship Director with the Forest Park Conservancy. We are a nonprofit organization that works in close partnership with Portland Parks and Recreation, the landowner of the park. Forest Park is it's a 5,000 acre park. It has about 70 miles of trails, and it's one of the largest city parks in the country. It's got over 100 species of birds that have been identified, over 60 species of mammals. As far as the Conservancy work, what we do is we work to do a lot of the trail restoration as well as the habitat restoration in the park. We have field crews that work year-round to work with volunteers and business partners to go out into the park and do that work. We also have an educational series of guided hikes that focus on the natural and cultural history of Forest Park, and those run mostly from, I'd say, April through November. It's easy to make an assumption that, trails kind of take care of themselves. This natural environment is sort of self-perpetuating and it doesn't need a lot of help and stewardship. But the reality is quite different, and the trails actually require a tremendous amount of maintenance and upkeep. And we do have a crew that works throughout most of the year. Typically we work with between 1,500 and 2,000 volunteers in a given calendar year. So, we're bringing tremendous volunteer labor out here, working with the Parks Department to help take care of not only the trail system, but also controlling the invasive species problem, doing some planting of native trees and shrubs. And yeah, it's a big challenge. And just speaking from personal experience, I moved to Portland in 1992. And when I got here, I was lucky enough to find Forest Park on my first day in the city, fell in love, and decided to move to Portland. So it's just kind of this good timing, right place. And for years I ran in the park, 4 or 5 times a week. Never knew there was a Friends of Forest Park or an organization like the Forest Park Conservancy. And I think that's true of a lot of people today. A lot of people that are out here trail running, walking their dogs, and mountain biking. They may not know that the park needs that additional support, those additional resources to take care of itself. So yeah, that's one of our challenges, is constantly building the core of volunteers and the core of support in terms of membership that we have to address a lot of those needs. Because, as people, recreational use of the park is definitely increasing. We don't know exactly what the numbers are, but as that continues, the trail maintenance needs are greater, the invasive species problem becomes more challenging, and the dogs off leash issue is also a big concern.
Yes.
So there's a lot of issues that, are beyond our current capacity to address.
Right.
And when I say our capacity, I'm talking about not just the Conservancy, but the city, the Parks Department as well. And we work very closely on all these challenges.